When we arrived on Salt Spring, we first went to the Treehouse Cafe for lunch. It ended up being super duper tasty and we both loved what we ordered, and it was much needed after having a 3-hour ferry ride. I'll admit it, I was feeling some resistance to the changing seasons, but being in Salt Spring really put me in the fall mood. There are just so many beautiful, colorful leaves and so much small town charm as well, with all the little shops and decorations. And we also spent some time just sitting and relaxing by the water. Next we checked out this little art store by the water called Dragonfly, and it was just the perfect amount of clutter and creativity. Next, we were happy we got to check out not just one, but 2 bookstores on Salt Spring Island. So first we headed to Black Sheep Books. No, dude. I heard I like this one too.
Really?
It's got good reviews.
Oh, no way. Okay. I read this one. This one, I've not. This one just came out. Look at this. Because it was like a 3-year hold on it at the library.
Emily?
Yeah, Emily and Henry.
A book for Emily by Emily.
Yeah.
What do you get?
I don't know. We're gonna have a look here. Thank you very much.
The little ones. This one's they're local. They're from here.
Wow.
They're actually from the island. These are really pretty too. It's like red sunflower. Oh my god, they're so cute. I would just buy those in Glasgow too. Like. Over 2,000 clam gardens have been identified on the coast of Alaska, BC, Washington, and California. Clam gardens are made by stacking rocks at the low tide marks to alter the slope of the beach to make a more suitable environment.
I read a full paper on clam gardens.
So, they make them?
Yeah.
That's so sweet. They actually like made it into like
Yeah.
something permanent. After getting our groceries, we were honestly exhausted, so we went to our Airbnb to check in and have a good night's sleep. I can't zoom in that. The second bookstore we checked out was Salt Spring Books. October.
That's so cute.
Also, it's 20% off. Oh my gosh. I was absolutely living for these self-help journals. So we have all going small, no problems whatsoever, reasons why I would rather be a cat, and the art of doing nothing. And then we had some lunch at this keto place, which at first didn't even realize it was a keto place until we were like, oh, there's no bread on the menu. That's why. But I had this bone broth, which was super hearty and just what I needed on this cold and wet day. Our next stop was Sacred Mountain Lavender Farm, and it was very cool to just walk around and see just how much lavender is grown in this farm. And unfortunately, we are of course here after the harvesting season, so we didn't get to see all the purple plants because it's already been harvested, but it was still cool to learn about the process of how they distill it and create this lavender oil. And there was no one else there, so we also just had the whole farm to walk around to ourselves, and it was quite atmospheric even with the rain. And anyway, they also have a little shop, so my friend is a big fan of lavender, so she ended up getting a few products from their shop, and I was just kind of enjoying the serenity of the rain. And then we also checked out this local park nearby, which was also very serene, and I'll give you a few minutes of rain ASMR now. It's really raining. We're caught in the downpour, but I'm not mad about it because it's so beautiful. It's fall. We love fall. Just lots of heart here. I feel like this would be like a good scavenger hunt thing where it's like find the hearts. After that, we made it back to our sweet little cottage and proceeded to have a cozy night in. And I thought cozy nights would be the best because, especially on the little island roads where they don't have very many lights, it can be challenging to drive in the evening. So it was just nice to already be at home and have a little cozy time. Okay, so we just got back from our day of adventure, and I feel like I have a pretty solid and sweet haul, so I wanted to share what I got. I ended up getting this tote, and it just says bands off our books, which is very similar to like bands off our bodies, but bands off our books. And I just, what it got me was the color scheme too. It's like rainbow but pastel, and then it has these super cute yellow straps. Literally reads A Very Tired Woman. And I just thought that was hilarious, and me and my friend both got them. Then of course all over the island are like farm stands, and so I was excited to see what they had, and I think a lot of them are probably like seasonal for the summer, so a lot of them were closed, but we did come across a few. I saw some with like flowers even that were super pretty. It can be kind of tricky to like stop at them as well. They're kind of just like off the road, and so you kind of have to be on the lookout for them. They also are on the map, so that could be helpful. I feel like you could really spend a day like just stopping at farm stands. That might be really cool. But anyway, we ended up stopping at the first one we saw actually and getting some goodies. This farm stand was decked out. They actually had so much and so many little things. They had like beeswax wraps. They had like little beanies. They were like baby hats. And yeah, they also had jam, of course, and that was the one thing I thought like we would find and that I would get for my parents. We're also gonna be headed to the farmers market tomorrow, so I'm sure we'll find more like goodies there, because I was also like yeah, we went into like a few shops where they have quite a selection of different items, but I also would like to buy like straight from the vendors and kind of get to interact with them. So I ended up getting a dark chocolate, which is not from, not specifically from the island, but it is a Canadian Syrian company called Peace by Chocolate, and my mom just like ended up bringing up this brand for some reason, like a story about them she heard, and I don't think she's actually tried their chocolate. So this store we went into has like goods from all over the world. Actually, it wasn't just a local place. um and like this is a local company though, and I just saw them and I was like, wait, that is really sweet. I'll get her one. In our Airbnb, oh my goodness, we have this shampoo and conditioner I used this morning, and it's rosemary mint scent, and I was just like inhaling it, and it's really nice because the water here is from like a well, so it does smell like sulfur, and so I was a little like, okay, trying to wash fast because it smells a little like rotten eggs, but like literally using the shampoo, I ended up having a calming shower experience because it was so good. And so I was like, if I can find, I don't need shampoo, but I was like, if I can find like this scent in some kind of other product, I want to get it. So this is by Salt Spring Soapworks, and first we found it in like just like a big store, and then we actually went into this specific store and bought more stuff from them. Mint is like my scent. I love it so much. So I also may have gotten this like peppermint honey lip balm. I haven't actually used it, so let's try it. It smells so nice. I am a huge lip balm girl. I like cannot go anywhere without my lip balm, so I try to have like one in every bag now. But one thing I've been wanting to do, oh my gosh, I love mint because it just like leaves a nice cooling sensation on your lips too. Ooh, it's really nice. I'm wanting to get like some kind of chapsticks that are more organic ingredients because I feel like I'm always low-key like eating some, and so this one was of course a little more on, I think it was like $7, so definitely more on the pricey side. However, look at the size of this. This is like my regular Blistex, and this is this lip balm. Like, she is chunky. She is like a very nice size, and peppermint and honey is just like such a soothing combination. So I'm happy I got that. And then I ended up getting this as another gift for my mom. It is a tea tree pumice foot soap, and it's good for, yeah, specifically for like calluses, and she always does kind of like almost like a at-home pedicure every once in a while. It says Stargazers Club, Salt Spring Island. This makes me want to go camping in an RV now. I just put it in my travel journal. I don't know, we'll think about it. Basically this is a coaster made out of, what is this called? Some kind of stone. But it just says "Courage, my love," and I decided to get this for my partner because, I don't know, it just made me think of him. I wanted to get him a little something, and it just made me think of him because he said to me like, you inspire me to be more courageous, and he's always having tea, especially in his office, so I thought this is definitely something he'll use and think of me. And I think it's really sweet was just like this, it's like a typewriter font, and yeah, it's also made by Cedar Mountain Studios here on the island, so I think that was really beautiful. And oh, no way! Oh, are those babies?
Look at the deers.
Oh, yeah, I think those are babies.
They're safe. They're scared.
Aw. Hi, guys.
Guys, be safe, okay? Keep going, go.
I know, they always stop and stare, and I'm like, guys, go.
Go, I don't want to coordinate you.
Aww. If you stuck around for this long, thank you for watching, and I hope that you learned something about Salt Spring, or you want to do a little venture out. I hope this inspires you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening or morning or day. I usually go watch YouTube in the evening though, so bye.